Hello, welcome to this video on Appro JRD, an article by Sudha Murty. This article is prescribed for the third semester Bcom students of the University of Kerala. The name of the paper is Business English, and this article is included in the fourth module, Business Prose. You can get an online copy of the article. It is also included in the prescribed textbook, Effective Business Communication, published by the Cambridge University Press. Apro JRD is an article by Sudha Murty. Sudha Murty was born as Sudha Kulkarni on 19th August 1950 in Shigaon, Haveri in Karnataka. She is the daughter of a surgeon, Dr. R.H. Kulkarni, and his wife, Vimala Kulkarni. Sudha Kulkarni began her professional career as a computer scientist and engineer in Telco, Pune. Now it is known as Tata Motors. She began her career with Telco in 1974. Later, she had to leave Telco in 1982 because her husband, N.R. Narayana Murthy, became the Chief Executive Officer of Infosys, the second largest Indian IT company today after Tata Consultancy Services. At present, Sudha Murty is the chairperson of the Infosys Foundation that supports the underprivileged sections of society. Established in 1996, the Infosys Foundation supports programs in the areas of education, rural development, healthcare, arts and culture, and destitute care. The mission of the foundation is to work in remote regions of several states in India. Sudha Murty is also a member of public health care initiatives of the Gates Foundation. She has founded several orphanages and participated in rural development efforts. She has supported the movement to provide all Karnataka government schools with computer and library facilities. Sudha Murty established the Murthy Classical Library of India at the Harvard University, United States. She was awarded the Padma Shri by the Government of India in 2004 in recognition of her distinguished contributions in various spheres of activity. Sudha Murty is also well known as a bilingual author in Kannada and English. Her famous works include The Mother I Never Knew, 3000 Stitches, How I Taught My Grandmother to Read and Other Stories, The Bird with the Golden Wings, Grandma's Bag of Stories, etc. Appro JRD is an autobiographical article by Sudha Murty in which she remembers JRD Tata. In this article, she narrates the experiences she had when she joined Telco or Tata Motors and her brief encounters with JRD Tata. Appro in the title is a Gujarati word which means hour in English. Now let's take a look at who JRD Tata was. Why is he so important? Jahangir Ratanji Dadabhoy Tata was born on 29 July 1904 in Paris, France. His mother was a French lady named Suzanne, and so he held the French citizenship till 1929. The Tata Group of companies was started by entrepreneur and philanthropist Jamsetji Nuzurwanji Tata in 1868. JRD's father was the first cousin and partner of Jamsetji Tata, the founder of Tata Group. But it was the tremendous effort of JRD Tata, who was an exceptional man, who served as chairman of Tata Group for 50 years, that the Tata Group attained great heights. From starting India's first ever international airline to one of the largest cosmetic brands in India, Lakme, this extraordinary businessman has done it all. JRD Tata also strived his best to improve India's economy on the whole. It was in 1925 that JRD Tata entered the Tata Group as an unpaid apprentice. At the same time, he had always been passionate about flying, and he became India's first licensed pilot in 1929. In the same year, he renounced his French citizenship and became an Indian citizen. JRD Tata founded India's first commercial airline, named Tata Airlines, in 1932. This was India's first domestic carrier. In the year 1946, JRD changed the name of the highly popular and successful Tata Airlines to Air India. He was the person who launched Air India International, India's first ever international airline. For this reason, JRD Tata is also known as the father of Indian aviation. He was awarded the Padma Vibhushan in 1955. JRD's commitment continued even after Air India was nationalized in 1953. At Prime Minister Jawaharlal Nehru's request, he consented to be the chairman of Air India, a position that he retained for 25 long years. For this, he was also bestowed with the title Honorary Air Commodore of India. It was in the year 1934 that JRD Tata was elected as the chairman of the Tata Group. He was only 30 years old and the youngest person to head the group. When he was appointed as the chairman in 1938, the Tata Group had 14 companies under it. JRD, J as he is affectionately called by the people close to him, expanded it to an empire of 95 companies, all within a span of 50 years. Some of the renowned companies established by JRD Tata during his tenure as the chairman include Tata Motors, earlier called Telco, Lakme, India's largest and most popular cosmetic brand, Tata Tea Limited, Tata Consultancy Services, also popularly called TCS, and the Titan Industries Limited. In 1991, he stepped down when his nephew Ratan Tata succeeded him as the chairman. JRD Tata has also received India's highest civilian honour, the Bharat Ratna, in 1992. He died in Geneva, Switzerland on November 29, 1993. It was in 1945 that the Tata Group established the Tata Engineering and Locomotive Company, Telco, to manufacture engineering and locomotive products. Telco was renamed as Tata Motors in 2003. It is evident that JRD Tata was one of the most humane businessmen that India has ever seen. When he died in 1993, the Indian Parliament was adjourned to honor the memory of this great person. JRD was a great visionary, a great industrialist, and above all, a great human being. Now, in this article, Appro JRD, Sudha Murty recounts how she got a job in telco, her brief encounters with JRD that urged her to write in this article to express her gratitude and admiration to her mentor. This article will be discussed in detail in my next video. So thank you all for your patient listening. Please join to listen to a detailed discussion of the article Apro JRD by Sudha Murty. Stay safe.